Well, good morning to you. It's a Monday. I'm Todd Duplantis. Welcome to Up to the Minute. I hope you had a great weekend. Hope it didn't involve any outside plans because tell me just one weather person who got the forecast right over the weekend. If you're a weather person, raise your hand. No one got it right. It's rained since last week and they say it'll probably rain through August. So grab your umbrellas, make sure you have your raincoat and stay inside, stay dry. And stay with us here at Up to the Minute. We've got about half an hour of your HCC news and information. I'm flying solo today, no co-host, but I want to remind you to watch for us in social media. You can find us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram under Houston Community College District. Also, we're on YouTube under Houston Community College District as well. And you can subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the notification button, and you'll get notifications when we have new shows posted. All right, today's show, we got a great show lined up for you. We've got one HCC guest. Her name is Saqueena Sutton. She's with the Adult High School Division of Adult Education and Literacy. Good morning to you, Saqueena. If we can get, there you go.
Good morning. How are you?
It's good. It's good for a Monday morning. Good to have you with us. I'm looking forward to hearing all about the adult high school. I know you guys got a lot going on. We'll talk about credit recovery, not that type of credit. You'll hear all about it. We'll explain in a few moments. Stick around, Saqueena. We'll be with you shortly. All right, so we are going to check in. It's a Monday, and we want to check in with our musical guests. We've got the Sunshiners Band joining us today, and they've got a big group there. Good morning to you all. Good to see you.
Morning. Good morning.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and do a roll call real quickly. Let's see. On the left, is it John O'Feel?
Yes.
He doesn't
okay,
like
I'm sorry. There you are, John. Okay. All right. Let's start off. Let's go through my list here. First off, Jan, you're in front, right?
Hello.
Jan Vandenberg. Okay. We've got John O'Feel, Jack Klotz as well. Good morning to you. Nancy Hill. All right. And Pam Layton, who is the band director. Good to see all of you. Why don't you first off and tell me a bit about the band and what you guys do?
Well, we've been in existence in about 22 years, and we've just, what we do is we just put a show together, and we play at senior citizen places and AARP meetings, and we used to do The Gathering, which is a organization that meets in churches, and they help people whose loved ones have memory issues, and they can drop them off at the church, and they can go run errands and stuff like that. So we play for all those different venues. Mostly we're trying to do the older generation that doesn't get much in this kind of, live music.
Right. Tell me, from what I'm reading here, your group has had as many as 14 performers. Is that all at once, or is that a rotating cast?
Yes, at once we did have 14 members, but of course it's, since we're an older band, people pass away, and then
right.
God provides us more people, and it's just been a rolling group of people. And so this is the youngest the band has ever been, actually, because usually the median age is about 75.
Wow. So you're, you tell me a bit about where you perform. Are these, I imagine these are all volunteer gigs. So you guys are doing this out of the labor of love.
Correct. We are a nonprofit organization, and all of us donate our time completely. We do ask for honorariums, but that's only to keep up our equipment and our van that we have in our trailer.
And let's talk about that. Is it a big setup when you're going out to play? You said you got a trailer, obviously a lot of equipment. Is it a pretty big undertaking when you're heading out? You don't just show up with your instrument, plug it in, and get started.
Correct. We have a Bose system that does our sound. We have a sound board where everybody plugs into. Every vocalist has a microphone, a headless microphone. Wireless, not headless. Wireless microphone. And yeah, it's a pretty it takes us about 45 minutes to set up.
We're looking for roadies if anyone's interested. By the way.
Yeah, I might know some out of work roadies right now who'd be probably interested in helping.
I know.
Let me ask you this. You're a live music act. How did COVID affect your performances? Did you guys do anything online?
No, we didn't do anything like that. Because of the CCLI, the copyright We didn't want to do anything like that. And so basically we've taken the whole year off. Our first show was a couple of weeks ago after a whole year off.
What was that first show like, getting back in? And
it was rusty.
Scary.
It was rusty.
Scary.
It was kind of scary too, because we like to play with the audience. We like to laugh with them. We say jokes. We incorporate costumes and hats and stuff into our performance. So yeah, we were really rusty, but we're getting back into the swing of things, and our shows are a little bit better.
Well, there are many of us looking forward to seeing live music again. I mean, the last show I saw was really the week before everything locked down. It happened to be the Eagles. And, the next one I've got is a few months away. But what is the audience like? I mean, they must be enjoy seeing some type of live music again, and visitors.
Oh, absolutely. And the thing about our music is, we're going into old folks' homes, and some of them have memory issues, and it's amazing to watch these people light up, and they actually start singing with us.
That must be a special feeling.
Very rewarding.
Yeah, when you see that you're connecting with your audience like that.
Absolutely.
Okay, so you got a piece you're going to play for us. Why don't you go ahead and get started with it? Tell us a little bit about it before you get started.
Well, it's a song that was done in 1927 by Sophie Tucker, and it's called Making Wiki Wacky Down in Waikiki. Hope you enjoy it. Pack up the troubles and come along. We're not so pretty and life's a song. In Honolulu, across the sea, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. The hula dancers are sure good news. Those joy dispensers are cute with the blues. It's absolutely the place to be, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. No anything goes, believe it or not. And when the night shows fall, that's when they're all getting hot. On their ukuleles, they use the moonbeam to light the night. And every gypsy is a sound just right. It's absolutely the place to be, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. All you wiki makers, all you wide awakers, join me. Well, I just found the spot. You're gonna like it or not. Well, it's far away, up in Honolulu, where the hula hula greets you. Hawaii's the place to get a smile on your face, and I wanna go where they shake their hips. That's where the sailors all shake their ships. You wouldn't blame me if you could be making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. You get a feeling of your delight. Your head is spinning and your heart is light. Your eyes are dancing with revelry, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. You never saw dresses that struggle like they're looking at. And all the dances they do, there's nothing you can compare. What a revelation, Hawaiian beauties with pretty eyes. And they are beauties, it's no surprise. You never lonesome for company, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. You never saw dresses as strong like they're living in. And all the dances they do, there's nothing you can compare. What a revelation, Hawaiian beauties with pretty eyes. And they are beauties, it's no surprise. You never look so for company, making wiki wacky out in Waikiki. Making wiki wacky out in Waikiki.
Thank you. The Sunshiners with Making Wiki Wacky down in Waikiki. Is that close?
Exactly. That's exactly.
Let me ask you this. If someone sees your band and they would like to maybe get you to a friend or a relative's home to perform, how do they do so? Do they contact you through social media? Do you have a website? What's the best way to do so?
Yes, we have both. Actually, we have a Facebook page, Sunshiner Band, and we also have a website, which is sunshinerband.com. And you can go to either one. There's a contact me on the website that you can click on and fill out the information, and an email is sent to us. Or you can go on our Facebook page and contact either Jan or Nancy, and they'll take care of you.
You know, I see a few playing the ukulele in the front, and now it seems like a lot of the somewhat hip and popular bands, that seems to be the go-to instrument nowadays. I imagine you guys were playing the ukulele way before it got cool in the last 10 years, right?
Oh yeah, we've had banjos in our band. We've had ukuleles the whole entire time. So yeah, before Nancy went to percussion, she was playing the ukulele also. So yeah, we've had saxophone players, we have trumpet players, we've had, a whole gamut of people. I used to play the mandolin before when we had other piano players. So yeah, we've had all sorts of different instrumentation.
John and I like to call the ukulele the bacon of musical instruments.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with bacon, you know, so I'd have to go with that.
Absolutely.
Bacon makes everything better. All right, Sunshiners, thank y'all for joining us this morning. And if you're interested in checking them out, folks, we'll have the social media information in the post for this show. Thank y'all.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
us.
it.
Bye-bye.
Take care. Okay, we are going to move on to our HCC guest for the day. Saqueena Sutton is with the Adult High School Division of Adult Education and Literacy. Saqueena, thanks for coming on the show. Let me ask you this. Credit recovery, it's not about your financial credit. This is about recovering credit for classes or trying to graduate from school, correct?
Yes, that's correct. Yes, we don't do credit repair.
Okay. Tell us about two kinds of credit programs that you guys do have with the adult.
Yes, we have credit recovery and original credit. Credit recovery is for those students who have failed a class and need that extra help. And we provide those services so you can recover that credit. And we also have original credit, which most of our high school students, since COVID, they want to get ahead and they want to graduate a little earlier. So they can take original credit and gain the full credit. Original credit is when they've never taken a class. And we offer all areas of studies.
What is the ultimate goal with your programs? You talk about, it sounds like you got high school students, older students. It's a wide gamut for the demographics for people who'd enroll in it.
Yes. Our ultimate goal is to get our students educated. We don't want them to give up. We service overagers as well. So those who are just shy of a few credits and they don't want to get a GED, we offer those credits that they need. We partnership with Houston ISD as well as different ISDs all across Texas. And we help them get registered and we help them get that half credit that they need. So they won't give up. And for those high school students who are in school and they need the extra help, we hire veteran teachers that give them that. We have small teacher-student ratio, and it helps them to get that extra help that they need so that they can graduate as well.
What are some of the courses? I know we have summer enrollment going on, and what are some of the courses offered this summer that you could highlight?
Yes. We're offering all math courses from algebra, pre-calculus, geometry, math models, as well as all the science, biology, IPC, and we're offering foreign language, Spanish, and we're also offering English 1 through 4, as well as social studies. We're offering word geography, the history classes, word history. In every area that you need to graduate, we are offering those subjects for this summer. Our summer session 1, it does start June 7th through the 24th. So it's still time to register if you need help. We're offering all those courses that are available this summer.
You know, a lot of families may be moving this summer, maybe moving into the Houston area, moving around the Houston area, out of one school district into another, and it may disrupt their high school students' plans. Can you guys help with getting those students back on track, with keeping up with high school? Do you have programs for that?
Yes, most definitely. We partnership with all the school districts around, and we get with their registrars and their counselors, and the counselors go through and the registrars see what the courses that they need. And we partnership with them on a consistent basis to meet the needs of the students. So if there is a student that's moving from one district to another, we help bridge that gap to help them gain those credits that they need without having a headache and confusion of trying to make sure that the parents are not worried about their child being able to graduate and gain those credits.
How have things been working with the COVID pandemic that's been going on? A lot of us were working completely online and remain that way. How are things with adult education? What do your classes look like now going into the summer?
Well, going into the summer, I see that we have more students that want original credit, meaning they've never taken courses and they want to get ahead. So what we see now is a lot of high school students who want to graduate early because of COVID, and the parents are assisting them as well. And we see that a lot of them do not want to go in classrooms, and we provide online and hybrid classes. So we do our best to accommodate as best as we can, even with some students have anxiety and the parents have anxiety. And with our small teacher to student ratio, it helps ease that anxiety that a lot of students are having due to COVID.
Well, you brought up a good point. Maybe you could tell us a little bit more about that. Say you are a parent of a high school student and the high school is going back in person, but you would rather, and your student, your child would rather continue their studies online. Is that something they can come to you guys with so that they continue getting those high school credits and they can maybe do it online?
Well, as long as they're registered in their high school and they don't want to go in person, we can collaborate with that school district as well as the school that they were going. As long as we know the school district that they last attended, we partnership with the district's registrar. Now, I know that we have had a lot of instances where students did not want to go back, and we are getting some of that reserve in our program. So we help those students as well. So if they don't want to go in, we do partnership with the school districts to make sure that they're able to get those credits and receive a diploma.
How does it work with cost with the adult education program? Is it standard like an HCC student where you pay a fee or you pay for credit hours? Is there just a standard fee with your program? How does that work? And can they qualify for financial aid if there is a cost?
Yes. Well, at this moment, we have our credit recovery is $175 per half credit. $175 per half credit, and our original credit is $275 per half credit. We now partnership with TWC, which is Texas Workforce Commission. We partnership with the Workforce Force, and they have financial aid available for the students if they need, if they meet the eligibility requirements, and we partnership with them so we can be as a liaison to make sure if they don't have the funding, if the parents don't have the funding to pay for those resources, we help to do everything we can to help. We don't drop the students if they don't pay immediately as they register. We give them a little time to pay before the course is over. So once a student is in a certain bracket, TWC determines if they'll be able to cover that cost or not.
And do you have traditional semesters or is it year-round enrollment? For example, like where HCC is enrolling now for the summer and the fall, can anyone enroll in your program at any time?
The way our program is set up, we have 2 sessions per semester, and our times are different from ACC times. So we do register year-round. We have 2 sessions per semester, and we advertise it on our website. Right now, we have our session 1, which is June 7th, and then session 2 is July 12th. So it's July 12th. So basically, you have all year round to gain those credits within a short period of time.
Very well. We've been talking about our adult education and literacy program. Saqueena Sutton has been with us. Thanks for joining us, Saqueena. Saqueena, where can people find information for you on the HCC website?
Yes, we do have a website with Adult High School. It's hccs.edu/programs, adult education, adult high school. As well as you can email us at ahs@hccs.edu. And we have our own personal info line where you don't have to call the information booth. You can call directly to us at 713-718-7611 for information.
If you didn't get a chance to write any of that down, don't worry. After the show, we'll have the social media post with all that information. So look for it there. Saqueena, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you. Thank you for having us.
All right. So we are going to move on. You know, usually about this time on a Monday, we have Raquel Sims read off all the information in the Stafford area for our Stafford. She works for the Stafford TV station, but today she's having some internet connection, as many of us have at time to time. So she's not with us, but we can tell you she'll be back on the show next week. All right, HCC, we got a lot of stuff going on. You know Janet May, she's a Chief Human Resources Officer. Well, she's been doing, since the shutdown happened well over a year ago, virtual coffee breaks. You haven't joined her, make sure you do so. Tomorrow's the next one. Grab a cup of coffee with your coworkers virtually. Janet May will be hosting her special guest, Dr. Melissa Gonzalez, the president of HCC Southeast. She'll be talking with Dr. Gonzalez about all the great things she did while she was at Houston Community College. Dr. Gonzalez is moving on to Lone Star College, so we wish her the best, and we thank her for her contributions while she was here. Check your emails if you want to register for Janet's show. Just search Coffee Breaks, and you can log in 11 a.m. Tuesday, May 25th. Okay, admissions and registrations fair. HCC continues the offer of the support and course options students need to start, continue, or relaunch their educational path. That happens from May through August. We have 20 plus admissions and registration events well across Houston. Plus, there's a chance to win some HCC swag. That's right, $500 scholarship or a laptop if you attend any of the admissions and registration fairs. They're happening from May 24th to June 24th. Attend these safe in-person events and get help with everything for admissions to enrollment, onboarding, onboarding steps, choosing a program or major. Maybe you're still trying to decide. They can help you there. They'll have advisors on hand. Financial aid workers will be on hand. Payment options, they can talk to you about those. If you are looking to get your FAFSA documents taken care of, they can help you with those. You can submit your documents there, and any questions you need involving regarding enrolling at HCC, attend one of these. Registration info is going to be in the social media post for the show. Okay, you'll really dig this next class. Hint, hint. Register now for the intro to the archaeology at HCC Central. Fall classes will now be held on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but they want you to sign up now. This is going to be a hot course, folks. A lot of folks are going to sign up for this. It'll fill up fast. So register now, register early for the fall. Go to hccs.edu/now. If you need money for college, that's what our foundation is for. They're here to help you with scholarships, helping you just to get enough that you need, maybe a little bit more to get through this next semester. Okay, let the HCC Foundation help you pay for college. You can just complete their online application and all or part of your tuition, fees, and books, they could all be paid for by a scholarship. The deadline is Tuesday, June 15th. We'll be reminding you consistently until then, but sign up now. Get your hat thrown in the ring. If you got questions, well, it's a very long email. We'll put that in the social media post for the show. Okay, work study students, what is that all about? Well, you can get a job that HCC helps you find. Many cases, it could be working for places like HCCTV, and you can have part of your college paid for through, it's like a grant, but you're working it off. It's a work study program. It's a very long website. We'll place that in the social media post for the show. But the main thing, keep in mind, if you want to go to college, we've got several ways for you to pay for it. Grants, scholarships, work study programs, all of those types of things you don't have to pay back. We can assist you with loans if you need them, but that's really a last choice. The main thing is sign up now. Check the link in the social media post for the show. All right. Registration is open for the summer and the fall. As we've been mentioning throughout the show, you can register now for summer sessions. Register today, and you can also register for the fall. Our classes, we're returning to in-person classes this summer, but they are going to be very small classes to follow CDC guidelines. We'll have social distancing available within our classrooms. So the in-person classes, especially if you want the professor you want, the time you want, the class you want, you'll want to register early. We also have some hybrid courses where you can take a little bit online, some of it in person, maybe take your labs in person. And then we have ones that are completely online. Maybe you like taking your courses when you get off at work late in the middle of the night. Well, online anytime would be your choice. Maybe you like to log in with your professor there live along with your students. Well, that's you classmates, I should say. That's available as well. It's called Online on a Schedule. 5 different options. Go to one website, check out the options, check out the classes, enroll, go to hccs.edu/now for more information. Okay, tomorrow on the show, tomorrow's Tuesday, and we've got Dr. Timothy Snyder. He's HCC's new Associate Vice Chancellor of Teaching and Learning Innovation. He's just been appointed for this position, and we'll welcome him on board in that brand new position and talk to him all about that tomorrow. And it's the final week of Asian American Pacific Islander Heritage Month, goes all throughout May. Our culinary guest will be a favorite Indian restaurant, Pondicherry. Okay, I think I've heard of them. I've been wanting to try them, so I'm looking forward to that tomorrow. The chef and owner of the place will be on the show. That's all tomorrow, Tuesday, 10 a.m. right here and Up to the Minute. That wraps up the show for today. I'm Todd Duplantis. We'll see you tomorrow.